Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, Ilham Məmmədov. On February 4th, on the initiative of the French President Emmanuel Macron, a meeting via video conference with the participation of President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev, President Emmanuel Macron in the capacity of Presidency of France of the EU, President of the Council of the European Union Charles Michel, and Prime Minister of Armenia Nikol Pashinyan took place. During the meeting, the importance of the joint meeting held on December 14, 2021 in Brussels on the initiative of President Charles Michel with the participation of President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and Prime Minister of Armenia Nikol Pashinyan was stressed. Then, as a continuation of the Brussels peace agenda, detailed discussions were held on the normalization of Armenian-Azerbaijani relations. In this regard, in accordance with the predetermined agenda of the event, the sides exchanged views on various aspects of relations between the two countries, including humanitarian issues, confidence building, landmass problems faced by Azerbaijan, opening of communications, delimitation and demarcation of borders, and commencement of talks on the peace agreement. President Ilham Aliyev reiterated Azerbaijan's position on the issues under discussion. During the discussions, President Ilham Aliyev paid special attention to determining the fate of those missing during the First Karabakh War, determination of the location of mass graves, increasing international support for Azerbaijan in demining the liberated territories, and opening a transport corridor by rail and road. The head of state highlighted that a total of 3,890 Azerbaijani citizens, including 71 children, 267 women, and 326 elderly people went missing during the First Karabakh War. President Ilham Aliyev noted that since the end of the Patriotic War, 36 Azerbaijani citizens had been killed and 165 received injuries in mine explosions. The issue of UNESCO's mission to Azerbaijan and Armenia was also discussed at the meeting, and it was agreed to send the mission to both countries. The 8th ministerial meeting of the Southern Gas Corridor Advisory Council got underway at Gülistan Palace, Baku on February 4th. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev attended the meeting. On May 29th of 2018, an official opening of the Southern Gas Corridor took place. Since that time, some experts pondered on whether or not meetings of the Consultative Council will take place. That is, if the project is completed and if in the final days of 2020 the transportation of gas started, then what issues will be brought up during the meeting? What will be the proposals? President Ilham Aliyev expressed his stance on this issue during the 5th ministerial meeting of the Southern Gas Corridor Advisory Council. The further development of events showed that among the real characteristics of true leaders is the ability to envision events. Quote, although the interests of the organizers change from time to time, they all need the Southern Gas Corridor Advisory Council and are working on common solutions. I believe that despite the fact that the Southern Gas Corridor project is fully operational, it is necessary to think before living such a successful format of regional cooperation. The advisory board, that is, we all can continue to organize an important discussion forum in the rapidly changing world of energy.
Negative.
Although last year the meeting was held in video format due to the pandemic, this time the commissioners of the European Union, high-ranking representatives of the United States, Great Britain, Turkey, Georgia, Italy, Greece, Bulgaria and others met in Baku at the Gülistan Palace. It should be noted that the Southern Gas Corridor transports natural gas from the Shahtanis field in the Azerbaijani sector of the Caspian Sea to Europe. The project, which consists of 4 segments with a total length of 3,500 kilometers, connects 3 gas pipelines. Welcoming the participants of the 8th ministerial meeting within the framework of the Southern Gas Corridor Advisory Council, President Ilham Aliyev in particular noted that such a format provides more opportunities not only to resolve upcoming important issues, but also to establish bilateral and multilateral contacts. Recall that in February each year, the results of the work done last year are traditionally summed up and the next steps are outlined. Stressing the successful implementation of the Southern Gas Corridor project, the head of state dwelt on its significance and prospects. Then, the EU Commissioner for Energy, Kadri Simson, delivered a speech. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev received a delegation led by European Commissioner for Energy, Kadri Simson, who was attending the 8th ministerial meeting of the Southern Gas Corridor Advisory Council in Baku. President Ilham Aliyev thanked EU Commissioner for Energy Kadri Simpson for her participation and valuable speech at the 8th ministerial meeting of the Southern Gas Corridor Advisory Council. President Ilham Aliyev noted that more than 10 years had passed since the signing of a joint statement on energy cooperation with the European Union. The President noted that the cooperation between the European Union and Azerbaijan in this field had entered a new stage and was continuing within the framework of the Southern Gas Corridor. President Ilham Aliyev said the project had been successfully completed in an atmosphere of joint cooperation and coordination. The head of state underlined the importance of the discussions held within the Southern Gas Corridor Advisory Council in terms of discussing new ideas and plans for cooperation in the field of energy on a bilateral and multilateral basis. President Ilham Aliyev noted that the meeting coincided with the transition to a new green energy strategy in the European Union and Azerbaijan in the year that has passed since the supply of gas to the European Union through the Southern Gas Corridor, as well as price changes in the world gas market and other tendencies. The other state hailed the successful implementation of negotiations on a new agreement between the EU and Azerbaijan and expressed his hope that these negotiations would be completed soon. European Commissioner for Energy Kadri Simpson thanked President Ilham Aliyev for hosting the 8th ministerial meeting of the Southern Gas Corridor Advisory Council. Noting the role of the Southern Gas Corridor in the energy security of the European Union, Kadri Simpson said that the European Union attaches great importance to the diversification of energy supplies, emphasizing the importance of the Southern Gas Corridor in this regard. The sides exchanged views on the development of cooperation between the European Union and Azerbaijan in the field of energy, including green energy. The head of state noted that Azerbaijan is developing the concept of alternative and renewable energy and attracts foreign investors to this field in the country. A significant number of mines were found in the destroyed houses of Jabrail. According to the Barda Regional Group of the Press Service of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, mines were found in one of the destroyed houses during an event held by employees of the Jabrail District Police Department. 160 units of anti-tank and anti-personnel mines were handed over, respectively. The delegation headed by the Speaker of the Milli Majlis, Sahiba Gafarova, met with the Speaker of the Lithuanian Parliament, Victoria Smiltynilsen. Victoria Nilsson stressed the great potential for further development of relations between our countries, in particular the vast opportunities for further development of cooperation in the fields of information and communication technologies, food, agriculture and education were emphasized. Emphasizing that her country always supports the territorial integrity of Azerbaijan, Victoria Nilsson also noted the importance of ensuring peace and security in the region. Noting that Azerbaijan is an important partner for the European Union, she emphasized the importance of the Eastern Partnership Summit and Azerbaijan's participation in this international event. Chair of the Milli Majlis, Sahiba Gafarova, stressed the exceptional role of visits, high-level meetings in the development of bilateral relations. In this context, she especially underscored one official and 2 working visits of the President of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, to Lithuania, as well as 2 official and 3 working visits of the Presidents of the Republic of Lithuania to Azerbaijan. Noting Lithuania's support for the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Azerbaijan, the Speaker informed about the historic victory of Azerbaijan in the 44-day patriotic war in 2020 and the new reality that has emerged in the region. 7,050 infections with the novel coronavirus were registered in Azerbaijan. 3,435 people recovered after treatment and were released home. 26 people who earlier tested positive for COVID-19 died. The overall confirmed cases in Azerbaijan have reached 683,476, with 637,429 recoveries and 8,223 deaths. The number of active infections is 37,224. To detect new infection cases, over the past day, 19,481 tests and overall 6,227,883 tests were conducted in Azerbaijan, the task force under the Cabinet of Ministers reported. That was all for the day. Thank you for watching us and see you next day.